Hello, beautiful people. It's Thursday. We are 100 pages in, Blue in Chicago. It's not gonna be a DNF, but... So I feel like it's classified as short stories, but more or less they're just simply observations. I think I read the 3 or 4 short stories so far. Nothing happens. Absolutely nothing happens. If anything, they're just like vignettes of Chicago as a city, class issues, race issues. In each of the short stories so far, the narratives are ignited or climax is reached only through violence, which is interesting after having read Maggie Nelson's The Art of Cruelty. We see how violence essentially moves the plot. Betty Howland definitely uses violence as a plot mechanism to advance her narrative. I think from maybe a character study perspective, it's really interesting. Nothing really happens in any of the stories so far. I think the observations are way too vast, dense to really follow a story, which is fine. I find that the prose is really beautiful at times. Yeah, just the way that the characters are built, their little quirks. It's really interesting, introspective. If any, like, I wouldn't say the perfect way to describe it would be Amelie, if anyone's seen Amelie. We essentially just see different faces of Chicago, the people that inhabit it, the scenery of it all. But yes, that is my update so far, 100 pages in. I just got my tracking number for my book delivery from Odyssey Books. I am excited for Ocean Vuong's new poetry collection. I just listened to the NPR interview. Just any interview that Ocean does, I'm just in awe and tears because really insightful stuff. Yeah, I'll probably put it downstairs, the link for it. He cries so much. I think that is the one interview that he's cried the most thus far. So many tears, so many tears. Respectfully so. We are almost done with the week. I'm just done. I just want it to be the weekend. I don't want to have to go to work. I just want to chill and read. You know what's weird is that I always bring a book with me, but I never end up reading the book at work, only through like transitory moments or like midway through my walk, I'll stop and read a bit because I know if I don't, I won't read. I've been trying to make it a habit to not be on my phone at night and just read. Yeah, I just want to finish this. I mean, I pay good money for this, and I'm not gonna make any profit of it. I just want to get my money's worth. We're gonna finish it. We're literally, yes, truly at 100 pages. 100 pages. And how many pages are in the book? I'm gonna skip the afterword, like I deserve that. 300 pages. We're a third of the way through. If anything, this year, having increased the quantity and quality of my reading, I'm surprised that I'm reading faster. I've always been notoriously a slow reader. Donna Tartt's The Goldfinch. I was reading that when I was in France at the time, and I lugged that thing around different countries and stuff. Like, it's been with me through London, south of France, Paris, Italy, a bunch of other places, and it took me, I think, about 8 months to read that. I mean, it is a big book, but like on and off between other things. Yeah, having read, I think we're at 22 books right now in my Goodreads challenge. I'm doing pretty good. Pat on the back. Anyway, hope you have an awesome Thursday. You're on the move again with the dirty mirror. I really need to clean it. We've got Kansai Yamamoto, a Viamoa bag, turtleneck, of course, with a nylon shirt, big boy jeans. Yes, Saturday. Let's go. It's Sunday. True hipster look. Got the bagoo. And Clarice Lispector in my pocket. Headphones. We're going to try and go to a cafe today to finish Clarice Lispector. I am heading out late, so hopefully there's room. The weather's really nice, so really scared that there won't be space. This cafe is like 30 minutes away. Wish me luck. People of booktubes, hello. Some updates. We finished this, Hour of the Star by Clarice Lispector. 70 pages, I believe. Phenomenal. I think I mentioned that I was in a Lispector mood and we got what we got. It's about this woman named, starts with an M, so we'll call her M. Oh God. Sorry, forgot that this little monopod thing has light. It's about this woman, but it's not about her so much as we soon discover that the story is told from the perspective of this male writer. It also becomes a story about him. This woman, M, loves coffee, Coca-Cola, and hot dogs. But it's really about who is God and who are you? And who is your creator? And these questions of survival, spellbinding stuff, beautiful passages, top-notch Lispector writing, thoughts. But yeah, we follow M through essentially as this voyeuristic journey of her life, her meeting this man, as well as trying to get by day to day through what seems and feels like an exploration of the Jewish identity and as well as poverty, which is very interesting because in conjunction, we're reading Blue in Chicago, also about under the poverty line and Jewishness, which is wild because this is like 300 pages and this is 70 pages. All that needs to be said is in here in Brazil. Not quite sure why Chicago needs more words. Wonderful, wonderful read. I believe in an interview Lispector did, the seed of this story, an idea where she came from the fortune teller, and she's just thinking, like in a taxi ride after her fortune telling, she was just imagining like being told all of these wonderful things, and then what if like she just died in a car accident after hearing all of these wonderful things, or having this like wonderful experience. Yeah, what does it mean to be a woman? What does it mean to be created? What does it mean to explore your identity through all of these viewpoints, ways, maps? Yeah. Anyway, very good read. I'll probably reread this in the future sometime. It's something that you can like easily pick up again and reread. Very fascinating. And we also got mail. Look at this. We are excited for this. So far, it has been the hottest day in Korea. It is 82 degrees and it is only April. Summer is here and I don't want it to be. So we got some summer stuff. This is from Bar Part Time, a little wine bar in San Francisco. Support your, you know, native brands. I wanted some summer stuff, so we got some things. Bar Part Time, established, I want to say 2-3 years ago, little wine bar. Have not been, unfortunately. I think they were closed. They were closed in January when I was there because of something about indoor dining and drinking SF mandate or something like that. I've been trying to get a pair of these wine glasses that they have. They sell out quickly. I can never get my hands on them. I do love their playlists or their mixes. They do little DJ sets, which I love about them is it's wine and really cool music. Laid back, easy to work to, chill to. Yeah, on their SoundCloud. It'll be downstairs. But yes, Bar Part Time. Let's take a look at what we got. First and foremost, this brown cap, which I think is the star of the show. It says, "Corks are for quitters." Love it. I love the white stitching and the brown has a very like workwear utilitarian vibe. Very much into it. We also got this black cap because we want, if anyone's ever done a Korean summer, it is absolutely horrible. You get like high 90s with 110% humidity. It's disgusting. I hate it. And it's like all day, like 6 a.m. to like nighttime, which, well, night is cooler, but I will say it's much worse in Japan. If anyone's done a Japanese summer, those are absolutely terrible. Tokyo in August, disgusting. Never, ever go to Japan in the summer, ever. Go like during springtime is like the best thing you can do for yourself. I remember August, Tokyo, I went with my brother and it was like, it was scorching and humidity all day, 6 a.m. to like night, like all throughout the night. My brother and I, we were like out one night until like 3, 4 in the morning and it was still humid, not a breeze, nothing. Just like this heavy, wet air. Not cool at all. Terrible. So yeah, we got this hat. Says the logo, Bar Part Time, 750 milliliters, 11.5% alcohol. Needed a black cap. Love it. And we got this shirt. Yes. It has such a like 80s tourist vibe. Is that a vibe? Tourism? Tourist? Is that an aesthetic? Tourist aesthetic. How would you describe this? Anyway, super duper cute. My issue with things in the summer and wearing clothes is that I hate all of my summer clothes. Like, I don't feel good when I walk out of the house simply in a shirt and pants. That upsets me. Clothes are beautiful. They deserve to be layered and layered upon, which is why I love San Francisco. San Francisco's great because you can wear layers all year round. And we got book mail from Book Depository. A little unboxing, shall we? Indicates to pull from this side. Of course, pulls from the other side. Little cardboard ASMR for you. I feel like I got more, so I think the rest is coming. We got A Breath of Life. Yes, we have not read this one. We have read Near to the Wild Heart and The Passion According to GH, and of course, Hour of the Star. Yes, we got a lispector book because we said we were in a lispector mood, and yes, we got it. Gosh, look at her. Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous cover. Gorgeous color. Yes. I'm not quite sure why that was packaged in one box. Okay, 3 books in here. Let's see. What did we get? Okay, we got another Lispector book, The Chandelier, one of her lesser known novels. So excited to read this. Got it as a Penguin classic. Very cute. And the artist of this book is Brazilian or Italian. I'll correct myself. Giorgio de Chirico? What does that say? Chirico? Yes, he did a portrait of Lispector. Yeah, known for his surrealist work. And of course, this one. I think this is one of her more popular ones, Aquaviva, and I haven't read it yet. A very slim read. 88 pages. You know what? Books should be this size. You know, things that are short and you can reread constantly. And that's why I love Lispector. Like, her books aren't terribly long, and they're just jam-packed with ideas that speak to you years after years. You can reread them and grasp an entirely different meaning from the text. And I believe Rebecca Eats Books mentioned this. Anne Carson, Beauty of the Husband. I think she did in one of her recent videos, so I decided to pick up some Anne Carson. Also because a friend asked me if I had any recommendations about books about beauty, and when Rebecca reviewed it 2 or 3 weeks after and was talking about it, I was like, this would have been perfect. I could have recommended this to my friend. But yes, excited for this. Updates. I got my new ARC card. Not the Korean immigration taking like 2 months to send. No, wasn't it? It was like a month. Almost 5 weeks. 5 weeks. I don't want to show you up close because it's a terrible picture. I should have taken new pictures, but I used an old one because I didn't have time and I was lazy. And we've been playing with our Tamagotchi because I don't have friends. Do you want to see him? Uh-oh, he pooped. There he is. He is so adorable. His name is Dubu, which is tofu in Korean. When he poops, there's like a little mop that just scoops it away. He's happy. Happy camper. I really want to get... Uh-oh. Look, little aliens. I'm not quite sure why this happens, but these like aliens come and then like this bunny with an Easter egg, I'm assuming, like runs out into the bush and he gets sad because he can't find it, but then it pops up again. Watch. And then he's happy. So confused by it. Not quite sure what it means. Originally I wanted the Sanrio meets Tamagotchi. If anyone plays with Tamagotchis, this is so embarrassing. I want the Sanrio one, but it's like resale and used. It's like 200 bucks, new is like 300 for a Tamagotchi. That's terrible. I can't spend that much on a Tamagotchi. My loan came up for Before the Coffee Gets Cold by that Japanese writer and has been like library popular as of late. It's about a cafe that serves delicious coffee, but it also takes you back in time. It reminds me a lot of a movie. I forgot the director's name, but it's called Afterlife, and it's basically this service for the dead. Yes, when they die, they get sent to this room or this service where they're allowed to relive any memory from their life or like see it be recreated. I forget which, but it's a beautiful film. Absolutely love it. One of my top favorite movies, I think. Just the idea of it, and also it's just so tender, so simple, such a beautiful idea. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. You could have any memory of your life recreated or like get to live it again. What memory would it be? Also, I'm terrible booktuber. I should ask, what is everyone reading? Would like to know. Would like to add new books to my list. Ever-growing list. Love, love, love adding new books. that I will eventually read. Yes. Anyway, it is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Yes, enjoy the springtime. We saw the cherry blossoms over the weekend. Forgot to mention that. There'll be a video of that. There'll be footage, I think, in this video. We saw cherry blossoms with my good friend. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Went around Namsan Tower, and we'll say that if you need to see the cherry blossoms, you don't have to go to Namsan Tower, because they're not all the way at the top. They're on the walk down. So I recommend going to Namsan Dosogoan, which is the library, Namsan Library. And if you go there, you'll see a walkway that'll just lead you up to these gorgeous trees, and you don't have to go all the way to the top. It was my first time at the top. Didn't realize it was actually on top of a frickin' mountain, and I was not prepared. Like, I was dressed not to hike. My friend didn't warn me. Absolutely criminal. I was like sweating. I was so gross. At the top, I drank a Sprite and I ate Cinnabon. Very naughty of me. But yeah, the walk down was gorgeous. We walked down at about like 5, 6 in the afternoon, and the gorgeous light. It was a bit windy, so the petals were falling down. It was crowded, of course. Expected it to be. But yeah, it was like, I think my first time properly seeing many cherry blossoms at once in my lifetime, outside of this one time in Japan solo trip. I'll never forget it. If I could relive a moment of my life, it would be that moment. I was in Japan. I think it was like Yoyogi Park. I was just walking back to my Airbnb, I believe. And there's just these huge, massive cherry blossom trees in the park. And I went this one way, and I got lost. And in the midst of being lost, I tried to turn this corner, and it like turned down into an alleyway where the sidewalk was just, or the road was just, you know, flooded with cherry blossom petals. And then in this like really heavy wind, all the petals came down. And in the distance, I was watching this mother and father, husband and wife, just holding hands with their daughter, who was in between them, sandwiched between them. And they were just walking and laughing, just walking away in the distance. And I kid you not, I cried. I saw that and I cried. I was just, yeah, I cried right there in the street, and I was just a mess watching them walk away in the distance like that. Yeah, if I could relive a moment, I'd like to see that again. I think I have a video of it. I'll probably have it here so you can enjoy it, but it was like a real life anime moment. Anyway, happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's doing well, staying healthy.